guys, welcome to my channel where we go over makeup, we go over clothes, unbaggings, random stuff, and of course the Alex show. Alright guys, let's get started. Hey guys, so I'm going to do a video on a recipe. It's called Kung Pao Zoodles because you're going to make the noodles out of zucchini. That's where the zoodles come from. So I just went to Target and bought this. It's a handheld spiralizer, and it turns all of your noodles, your vegetables, into noodles. So I'm going to give this a quick rinse. Cooking, the hardest part of cooking is prepping. It is. That's where a lot of people have their downfalls. A lot of people don't like it. So let's figure this out together. Okay, it says OXO's handheld spiralizer is perfect for creating vegetable noodles, a healthy, tasty alternative to pasta. It also makes uniform spirals for salads, curly fries, garnishes, and more. Okay, so let's give this a whirl. Got directions, because yeah. No, it has recipes. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. So it wants us to cut the end. So just kidding. Cut ends of fruit vegetables so they're flat and even. Align fruit vegetable with a circular coring blade in the center. Okay, so center blade. Okay. While applying pressure, twist fruit and vegetables clockwise to create spirals. Oops. Don't lose control of it though. I lost control. Okay. When you start to reach the end of the fruit and vegetables, use the food holder to hold the fruit in place. All right, so there we go. This is pretty simple once you actually read the directions. Look at that. And then you're going to want to cut the noodles so that you're not, because it's just one long piece, and you'll want to cut them into manageable, more eatable pieces. Wow, this is awesome. This is super easy. Just got to make sure you keep that downward pressure on it. You do get a little bit of food waste with that core, but I imagine, you know, just chop it up. Wow, okay. So this is going to be awesome, you guys. You don't want to cook the zucchini for too long. It recommends only cooking the zucchini for about 2 minutes. And using the juice to help thicken the sauce up for the Kung Pao chicken. So, try to, you know, eat a little healthier, less carby, which means more vegetables. And what a better way to make it less carby than by trying to replace your noodles with vegetables. Spaghetti squash, I haven't tried it, but I hear those are that's pretty good. Well, you know what? I think I have tried it once a long time ago. long time ago. I think that is as far as that's gonna go, you guys. And there's the quart of the zucchini. That is actually quite a lot of noodles. So I can see how 2 zucchinis is enough for 2 people. I'm going to give some of these a quick little cut there so they're more manageable. Oh, I'm excited, you guys. I'm actually excited to make this dish now. When you have the right tools, it makes things so easy. Oops. No, I was taking pictures of my little row here in the background. Just toss that up there real quick. Only got a bowl. So yeah, okay. That was super easy, super simple. I'm gonna make this recipe for 4 because I want to make lunch. Let's see, tomorrow's Thursday. The food I have over there can work for Friday, actually. I can make 2 portions of this. Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good. You know what I'm doing? I'm slicing up that core. Because it's also the seeds of the zucchini, I guess. Maybe. Zucchini has seeds. If I'm wrong, meh. Call me ridiculous. I don't care. Call me silly. But it's going to be good. But I'm just going to chop that up. And I'm just going to add it. Waste not, want not, right? Alright, so I'm going to cut up the rest of the zucchinis. And we'll move on to the next prep. Okay, now that I have spiralized 4 zucchinis, it's time to cut up the bell pepper. It says half of a bell pepper for portion of 2. Since I'm doing 2 portions, I'm going to chunk up the whole bell pepper. I just cut around the stem, pop it out. You can cut out the insides if you want. It doesn't bother me. I'm going to retry making my pad thai. Last time I made it, it went horribly wrong. But I didn't have all the ingredients I absolutely needed to make it. Now this white part, maybe you should cut this part out. I don't remember if that part gets weird when you cook it or not, but just in case. I'll go ahead and cut that out. Dun, 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 dun. And the bell peppers, I mean, you cut those in however sizes you want. I'm going to do it in chunks just because I like to have the chunk feel. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. So I'm just going to I'm getting the stuff prepped because I was going to use my iPad to hold the recipe for me, but my iPad died. So I'm prepping the vegetables I know that I need. And then we'll figure it out as I go. I'll prep the chicken because you got to cube chicken up. It says chicken breast. I'm going to try it with chicken breast. I prefer thigh meat, but I'm going to try it with the breast first. And go from there. I'm pretty sure it's a fairly quick cooking recipe because you're using fresh ingredients. The chicken is going to be the longest item you cook because you got to brown the chicken. And then I've got to make the sauce. I gotta make the sauce and whatnot, but I'll have to wait until I can look at the recipe because I did not think that through. So folks, think it through. be prepared. Just got this, my very first Joy. And this is an extra small Joy. So it's really tight on the shoulders and it's really form-fitting, like really, and it's short because it's the extra small. But I think it works. I think it looks good with this outfit. I can't wait to try it with other things. The recipe does not call for bean sprouts, but I love bean sprouts. So I'm going to put that in my Kung Pao chicken. And you got to customize the food to your taste, you know? You got to make it taste good for you. Now, don't be judgy. But if you have gloves, latex gloves, let me get another bowl out for the chicken. Prepping this way means that there'll be a lot of dishes to do, but I'll actually do the dishes before I start cooking. That way I have clean space and I won't have as many dishes at the end of the night, which will drive me nuts. I like to wash as I go. I probably should have put a towel underneath this. That's a nice trick, you guys. See, I still have the one clean hand. If your cutting board has a tendency to slide around, if you put a towel underneath it, should stop the sliding. See? I am not a chef. I'm a home cook. I like to cook. I like to cook for people. I hate cooking for one. I find it annoying, but I need to start cooking healthier. What are you guys' favorite dishes to cook? I've got a list of recipes that I'm going to try that are low carb in order to try to incorporate them more into my diet so that I can live a healthier life and a longer life and annoy the people in my life for a lot longer, because that's anybody's goal, right? Just annoy those people you love till they get sick of you. So you just want to cube your chicken into what you consider to be bite-sized pieces. Again, this recipe that I'm doing, it's doubled. I didn't even look to see how much chicken I needed. I just grabbed a thing of chicken breasts and I'm cutting up the whole thing because I'm trying to make leftovers. I am purposely trying to make leftovers, because that is how I will eat healthy for work, is leftovers from these low-carb meals. So I'm doing this recipe for my girl Athena, testing out low-carb recipes to see which are good. I did a chicken pizza where the crust was made out of chicken in a can, and that's actually a new favorite of mine. I need to find silicone baking mats, and I will be doing that recipe again. That was a really good recipe, and the crust is just chicken, cheese, and an egg. That's it. And time, you know? You got to be willing to put the effort in. But it's such a good recipe, and even kids, I'm sure, will like the recipe. It stays crispy, so you get a nice crispy pizza crust, and it's just delicious. And it's actually quite affordable as well. So, I mean, that's a plus. It being healthy and affordable, because let's face it, healthy food is so much more expensive than junk food. And it's ridiculous. But it's worth every penny. And You know, I buy some of my groceries at Grocery Outlet. I love my Grocery Outlet. I get great deals on products, and they even get products from overseas, which is awesome because when I was little, I spent some time overseas, and I get to have some treats and snacks that I had when I was a little girl. So that's cool. And if you don't have a Grocery Outlet in your town, I'm sorry. Maybe there's another bargain grocery store that you can go to that will be just as good. So yeah, all right, so that step of the process is done. All the food is prepped to be cooked. I got my big tub of peanuts because I love peanuts. And I'm going to take this time to do the dishes, and then the next time you see me, we'll actually get the cooking started. All right. So it turns out my tablet was not dead. I don't know what happened, but all right, here we go. We're gonna make the sauce. So you need a bowl, and you want 1.5 tablespoons of soy sauce. Making sure I'm reading that right. Sorry, guys. So since I am doing a double recipe, I want 3 tablespoons. You'll want to salt and pepper your chicken to taste. You always want to salt and pepper your chicken if you want it to have any taste, but you know. Okay, uh-oh. My page just reloaded. It gives me a chance to grab a couple items that I will need while my page is reloading. Maybe. Oh, there it is. Garlic. Got hot paste. You'll need it to make the Kung Pao spicy. Scroll back up. Here we go. Okay. 1 tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. There's my sesame oil. Oh, fell over. So I will want 2 tablespoons since I'm doing a double. 1, 2, 1 teaspoon of hoisin sauce. So I want 2 teaspoons. You don't have to double it. I will link the recipe down below so you can see the original recipe. Oh, that's right. I've got a towel there. It's fine. 2.5 tablespoons of water. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then 2 teaspoons of sugar. Now I did not get the cornstarch, partially because I forgot, partially because there'll be plenty of natural thickener with the so it wants 2 tablespoons, so I need 4 tablespoons. There'll be plenty of natural thickener from the zucchini noodles, so I didn't worry about it too much. So at this stage, we're just gonna whisk this is the sauce together. Get all that yummy goodness out of there. See, pretty simple sauce. Okay. So, and we're a spicy kind of family. So this says half a tablespoon of red chili paste. We're a spicy kind of family. So I'm actually going to use two big tablespoons of this red paste. It's a different kind of chili paste than they suggest, but it's the kind of chili paste that we use in our family. And this says Zombie Olique red chili paste, or more to taste. I'm always going to do more. I'll probably add a little bit if I have any red pepper flake to it. I don't think I have any red pepper flake. Okay. So it's time to start the cooking portion. You don't have to have a wok. I just happen to have one because, well, you need a wok in your life. Okay, so the zucchini noodles will cook with the sauce here shortly. Okay. So, it says medium-high heat. We'll do a little bit of high. Get a little oil going. Get my ground ginger ready and my sesame oil ready. But I'm ready to go. It says you want 1 teaspoon of sesame oil, 2 garlic cloves minced. I want it minced my garlic. And a tablespoon of fresh ground ginger. I use a ginger powder because I was in a little bit of a rush and I didn't quite have my ginger, couldn't find a ginger root that I really like. So while that's heating up, I'm gonna very quickly mince up 2 garlic cloves. Okay, I think that's about ready for the chicken actually. You're definitely gonna, sorry guys, ghetto feeling right now. I actually ordered a new camera, and I'll get it soon, so I can be a little bit more professional with my videos. But hey, well, my camera just filled up, and I just had to delete a bunch of things, so luckily you didn't miss too much. Cut the chicken down smaller than the chunks that you saw me, because, well, it was too big. I'm gonna get this chicken all cooked up. And then we'll move on to the next step in the recipe. And then once I get this chicken all browned and ready, we'll move on to the next step. So now that you got your chicken set aside, you're gonna do 1 teaspoon of sesame oil. This since I'm doubling it, I did 2. I've got my garlic in there. I need my ground ginger, which is 1 teaspoon of ground ginger. So I'm going to do so you do that until it is fully fragranced and smells delicious. Oh yeah. You can smell the ginger. Okay, then it says add the bell peppers. And the soy sauce mixture. Alright, so bring that to a boil, which my pan is hot enough that it's already starting to boil around the edges. And simmer until thick. Oh yeah. And then you're going to add your zucchini noodles. And it says to cook them for about 2 minutes. Mixing. So let's set my timer for 2 minutes. This may not be enough. I doubled the sauce, but I may need to make more of the sauce. We'll see. I have to cut some more of these noodles up because some of them are still pretty long. Oh, that looks good, you guys. That looks good. Okay, so set this for about 2 minutes. Then you'll add the chicken. And then it's ready, you guys. Let's try one of these. I know I've been out of the shot. I'm sorry. So, it says don't worry if it seems dry. The zucchini will release water, which zucchini does. I mean, there's a lot of liquid in zucchini. Oh, I can't wait to show you guys. Oh, almost forgot to prep the peanuts. So at my grocery outlet, they either had a little or they had a lot. So I got a lot. I like, nope, 2 minutes. I like my Kung Pao chicken to be filled with peanuts. You know what? I should have got water chestnuts, but that's okay because I got the bean sprouts. Oh, you guys. Oops. Oh, the end result, you guys, is gorgeous. All right, I'm gonna add the bean sprouts. Then I'm gonna show you what this what this looks like, and then you're done. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. There's more where that came from, random videos about random things, and just having fun. I don't do this as a professional job, I just have a lot of fun with it, so